Welcome in to the DNVR Avalanche Pregame Show, presented by DraftKings Sportsbook. Rudo, Jesse Blaze coming at you as the Avs take on the Ottawa Senators tonight. Kind of a weird one at 6:30 for reasons unknown instead of 7. I don't know. Making traffic life hard for everyone.
Yeah. Seriously, thanks, NHL.
Everyone trying to rush to the set today, but we made it as the Avs get back to home on their win streak, trying to keep it going against technically Ottawa is the team in the league with the least amount of points.
Oh, yeah.
Because Arizona won last night.
Yeah.
Now, they have games in hand on everyone because they've missed a handful due to COVID.
Yeah. I don't think they have games on hand on the Avs.
I actually think they only missed 2.
Was it 2 or 3?
We can stomp this debate.
I was going to say,
fast.
the internet exists.
Yeah.
No, but either way, to your point, they missed some games this week where they maybe could have avoided.
They've played 15 games.
Yeah.
Really?
More than the Avs.
Okay.
More than the Avs.
Well, hey. Well, then they suck. No, I'm just kidding. No, but, really weird, this team, because I thought they would be better than this. I expected this last year, but you think, I don't know, I didn't think they were going to be good. I think Matt Murray sucks.
Yeah.
I didn't think they were going to be good, but I thought they'd be better than this.
I mean, trying to be better than Arizona is a pretty low.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, and I mean, maybe they end up there, by the end of the year, but weird to see them stumble out of the gates. If you go back and look at their individual games, the craziest part is, they're giving up goals in, globs.
Yeah.
6 goals, 5 goals, 6, 4, 7. It's
by the dozen for sure.
Yeah, they're giving up a lot of goals. It looks like, just at a very quick glance, their highest level problem, too many goals, but... I don't know. An interesting night, given that they haven't played for, I believe, 8 days. They haven't been able to be on the ice either.
I mean, you're expecting a quite rusty hockey team here.
Yeah, especially early.
Yep.
And so, I don't know. It's going to be interesting because I feel like historically, when you look back on these types of games, they usually go one of two ways. The team that was off for a long time comes out super refreshed, super rejuvenated, and they're flying around. Or the 100% opposite, especially in situations like this, because they can't even get on the ice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Avs have won 4 in a row. There's always that, come down to earth kind of expectations, especially after a blowout.
They've also hung 4 blowouts in these last 4 games. So
and a good team should blow this team out tonight as well. You've got to take advantage of these teams when they're down. They're down. Don't be the rebound team.
Yep.
You saw what happened last night. Washington was kind of the rebound team for the Kraken.
Look.
Yeah.
I mean, missed games aside, Ottawa has 4 wins in 15 games played. This is not a good hockey team.
Yep.
That's a great point.
So it's not the type of team that you wanna let get in on you for sure, especially Colorado, who 4-game winning streak is great. They're still looking to make up ground on teams at the top of the Central Division.
Yeah, and I think you guys were talking about it in, I believe it was the post game a few nights ago. What's nice is when you look at it with their games in hand, they are right in the mix with the top teams in the league.
Yep.
So you're back to feeling good on that front. That kind of takes the weight off a little bit of holy smokes, we really need to make up ground. But now it's just okay. Now you've got to settle into your game. To your point, Blaze, you can't start having these huge letdown games if you start blowing teams out. And honestly, guys, just being able to spend a little bit more time around the team the last few days, I think they're going to come out tonight. I think we're going to see more of the same what we've seen the last 4 games. They're feeling it. They're and if you can tell just watching the game, they're having fun playing.
Yeah,
they're enjoying themselves being out there
for sure. I think confidence is just completely different animal for the Avs over this last stretch. So.
And then that actually leads right into our next topic there. Sorry, I don't want to step on your transition game.
We're going speed mode. We gotta keep it high and tight.
Well, because I was gonna say, and they're feeling even better because you've had Byram, McKinnon, Kaut, and Francouz all on the ice together on consecutive days.
Yep.
So not only are you starting to roll, but you are finally getting some good news on the injury front. Stuff like Byram, you're still taking it day by day.
Sure.
McKinnon.
We'll see.
yeah, we'll see. I've got a pretty good idea of when he'll be back, based on what I think he's dealing with. And he's going on the trip next week, so you've got kind of like a light at the end of the tunnel for him. Francouz is starting to take shots again. Seeing pucks in actual practice, pace, and Martin Kautz out there, who was kind of MIA,
mystery
right,
man there,
right, for several weeks. So, like the first 10 games, it seemed like everything was going wrong, and now we kind of feels like you're hitting a stretch where, cool, you're getting W's every day, and not just in the form of winning hockey.
So
games.
there's no need to rush those guys either. Getting them back on the ice, you're winning games. Like, why rush it?
Right. And especially, with all due respect to Martin Kaut, I still think he slots in over like Kiefer Sherwood, who actually played really well in Seattle, and maybe a Megna. But like, you're now sitting here going, cool, Logan O'Connor's JT Compher, but cheaper right now at least, And it's like you get McKinnon back and you're honestly feeling pretty good about where you're at. Suddenly, Kaut, Compher, those are just kind of like bonus points.
Yep. Look, the schedule is really just starting to ramp up for Colorado, right? They've had some easy teams. Now they have Ottawa tonight. Then they play Wednesday. They get Thanksgiving off and then play back-to-back Friday and Saturday. Yeah. So if they get through these games relatively solid and then they start getting guys healthy into December, it's off to the races, basically.
Yeah, seriously.
So
it's going to be really interesting, man, to see how this team kind of handles all this. Because, one of the other things kind of lost in that first 10 games that I'm proud of us for not touching on, because it would have been a really easy cop-out. But, like, they had a tough schedule. Like, they played some really good teams in consecutive games. You had the swing of Washington, Tampa, and Florida all on one trip. Like, regardless of how your season's going, that's 3 really tough games right in a row. And now you're into a little bit softer part of your schedule from an opponent standpoint. But, yeah, Ruda, to your point, I mean, you're getting to, for yet like a third season in a row, we're seeing the schedulers give them these huge breaks, followed by, sweet, now finish your season every other night for 2 months. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how this team handles it. And if they keep rolling like this, cool. Your best player just got 3 weeks off to not only deal with the primary injury he's dealing with, but to heal up any other bumps and bruises. And not to, maybe we'll get into this a little bit after the game, depending on how tonight goes. But now suddenly you're looking at McKinnon like, hey, welcome back. Don't screw this up.
We're fine without you.
Yeah.
So I definitely think there's something there. And like we talked about before, and we can get into this after the game, is, I think it's good for him to see it.
Yeah, seriously. And again, for the sake of speed mode, I've made the joke for the last couple of years, if Nathan McKinnon, I mean, as good as he is, he could very well end up being the second best player on this team very quickly. And again, you look at Cale Makar picking up the slack while McKinnon's out as that true superstar.
Well, I think you could talk about McKinnon as maybe even the third or fourth best player on any given night if Mikko Rantanen steps up, or even like Gabe Landeskog can go off.
Right.
So.
No, it's a great point. He's Gabe Landeskog. He's so funny because like his games where he goes off, you're like, oh yeah, that's one of the best wingers in the NHL. Yep. But yeah, he's just so on and off.
Doesn't go off quite enough.
Yeah. But no, Cale Makar. Honestly, guys, like watching him. Live in Seattle, it's just with over the last 2 years with being able to not see as many games live, and he's been had some injury issues. It's always awesome to watch him, especially when he's having a game like he did the other night.
And especially not even on the stat sheet. Like when you go and watch him live and you see all the things that you don't really pay attention to, maybe if you're watching on TV or if you're just kind of casually watching it, but like the time and space that he creates for himself,
dude, it's
anywhere
ridiculous.
on the ice is unreal. Like just his transition game is so good. It's like unheard of.
I mean, over the last couple of games, I think the thing that's been so impressive to me is he came back from the couple of games he took off and is like, well,
He's not really shooting the puck very well. Still not 100% sure about that hand, wrist, whatever it is. And then the last couple of games, he's like, oh, by the way, I can shoot again.
Yeah, it's fully healed. Well, dude, like I think it was his second one, or no, maybe it was his first goal, the third goal of the game.
Yeah.
I mean, that was...
I mean, you couldn't put that thing through like a 2x2 inch
spot. You
like,
could hear it hit the netting in the arena, like, and you heard it on the broadcast. Like, they got mics in there and stuff. Like, it thudded against mesh. like just, I mean, unbelievable. And I was, I forgot the NHL did like the Stars of the Week stuff.
Yep.
And so, yeah, when it came out this morning, you got third Star of the Week, 5 points in 2 games. And to your point, Blaze, like, he does so much beyond just putting up points.
Yeah.
Third year in the league, third full season in the league. Both of his other 2 were shortened. I think he's the best defenseman in the NHL when he's at the top of his game.
He's got 5 goals on the season. Could be well on his way to 20 in the year. And the last 3 of them that he has, look at them: a one-timer slap shot, a wrist shot from the point that gets through all the bodies and goes in, and then a roof job rebound right in front of the goalie.
Yeah.
For a defenseman to
off his own rebound.
Yeah. For a defenseman to be able to score in that many ways, it's just not fair.
Well, and so I know Connor McDavid is he's the best skater in history, in my opinion. But if there's anybody that's in that category as far as just their mechanics, because obviously Nathan McKinnon's an unbelievably powerful, very explosive skater that's unique in his own way. But I mean, Cale Makar he floats on the ice, and his ability to change direction and his speed laterally is almost as impressive as his north-south. It's I've never seen anybody skate like him.
Yeah, when you look at McDavid, like if you saw that second insane goal that he made, like there's a shot where they're kind of showing it down the ice and you can see that lateral movement. That's the difference where you see McDavid just explode. Is like, McKinnon is powerful and he goes fast and he can go around guys, but McDavid has that like, no, I'm going to look like I'm going to go to the outside and then you're going to bite and then I'm just going to take the inside lane.
The thing with McDavid is like, it's all robotic, right? Like you pull him up for, this is how your skating strides to look no matter what he's doing.
Yeah.
With Makar, the thing, like his head fake at the blue line, he does things that you just can't teach.
Well, I was thinking about it watching Makar on whatever that was, Friday. And I said, I've watched more hockey games, pro and otherwise, than anyone could ever count. Ever. Like, you could never put a number on it. And I've never seen someone... Cale Makar's, like... he almost, like, defies, like, physics, because he's moving a different way than, like, it looks like any other human. If their hips and limbs and stuff are pointed in the direction that his are, you'd be moving that way. And he just finds a way to... And he throws those head fakes and looks for sure like he's skating or he's going to move the puck to the right, and suddenly he's 7 feet to the left and he's completely created his own shooting lane to the ice. And he's just it's unbelievable to watch. And again, the fact that you think about, you can talk about him, and you have Nathan McKinnon who still has to come back into the fold.
Would you say they're deadly? They're deadly.
Yeah, I would say that. I would say it's a deadly duo. And I lost my train of thought when you said that. Damn it.
That's what I'm here for.
But you were just saying he's got 5 goals. He's well on pace for 20. And we talked about how horrible of a start he had. Like, he was terrible in his first, 8 games?
Yeah, it was rough.
And, I mean, it's just, you watch him his last couple games, it's like, this is why we said it was terrible, because this is his bar.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
He's that good.
Yeah.
He really is. I always enjoy it when the Avs play Ottawa, because it's almost like that little stick to me of like, you guys remember Erik Karlsson, right?
Yeah. Dude, seriously.
Oh, man.
But even Erik Karlsson in his prime, that playoff run that they had, I still don't know if...
Oh, I believe Cale Makar has a 100-point season in him. Like,
I
genuinely.
agree. Especially with the way that the league is now.
Yeah.
No, that's I think you're 100% right. And If the kid can ever get a full
One healthy
schedule,
season.
well, not even healthy. You don't even need him
That's
to
true
be
in
healthy.
82 games.
Yeah, he just needs an 82 game season. Give the kid one game with 82 games on his schedule.
It's rough.
And we'll see if he can get there. Because he's another one where you'll, kind of like what we talk about a little bit with Ovechkin right now, as close as he is and as much as people think he's going to break the record, give him the lockout season back, give him the lockout shortened season back, give him the COVID season back, and give him COVID season number 2 back.
Yep.
And he's probably
100
away.
games. It's an extra 100 games more or less that he's missed. And
right.
it's like,
and he's probably approaching, if you give him all those games back, he's probably in the double digit range.
Closing in or something.
Because I mean, he had 50 goals his rookie year, and he missed what should have been his rookie year.
Yep.
So
it's insane.
It's crazy, and Makar is going to be another one of those ones that, you have the potential to look back depending on what his point total finishes at. Say, damn, give him those first 2 seasons back at
How many more points does it add up to? Yeah.
Right.
All right, let's get to our bets. I think Val Nichushkin's on his hot streak right now. I saw that goal the other night. I'm taking him as first goal scorer at plus 1,500.
Wow. First goal scorer, there it is.
At plus 1,500, I couldn't turn it down. I was like, okay, got to go with that on that front. I didn't really like the lines. Avs are the favorites even to cover, so it was hard to bet on that tonight.
Yeah,
but
it's it's not pretty on there.
That's never good.
And
so watch out. So the Sens are going to cover.
Yeah. It makes you a little nervous, even setting it it's like really setting you up to get hoodwinked here.
Yeah.
Oh, how'd you guys do on Saturday, by the way?
Not as good as you.
No, I didn't. I mean,
I was like, did you?
No, that was
something?
Friday. Friday. I did.
You're right.
No, Saturday was the the pick'ems.
I'll be honest. I was in Seattle, and you can't do it from your phone there. Gambling is legalized, but you have to go to the casino to do it.
Interesting.
So I actually wasn't even able to place my bets, so I wasn't able to
Mine
keep
did not
super
go well.
close track.
Yeah,
I got Arizona right, though, and that's got to count for something.
Hey, there you go. Yeah. I actually think,
congratulations.
Yeah, I do think when I kind of looked at it after, I think I did okay.
Middling.
Yeah. I mean, as well as you can expect. I took Cale Makar as first goal scorer. We spent this whole pregame talking about him, and I was like, might as well, right?
Pump the tires.
Yeah. So I like that one. The over under set at 6, and even then, it's you got to take a little bit of juice on it. Again, I think the Avs kind of keep rolling, so I actually will take the over tonight.
I mean, if you think the Avs are going to keep rolling, assists is a great way to go.
True.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I did Friday night, and I hit all of them, and it was awesome. I mean, you got a pretty good chance when they score 7 goals that you're going to get some of those.
Yeah. I actually had one. I had a shots on goal one for Mikko. What was the game last week when they changed a goal from Comfer to him?
Was that Sharks? No.
It was Sharks. No, Vancouver here.
Okay.
And he actually finished under shots on goal, and the next morning they changed it to his goal, and it gave him an extra shot. And I also had Burakovsky over half an assist, and it added an assist for Burakovsky. So the next morning I had 2 bets flipped.
There you go.
So that was great.
There you go. That's awesome.
But yeah, no, I have been liking the shots on goal ones recently. You've got me on those.
Yeah,
so good.
Yeah, it's always a fun one too. I think. Let's see, Mikko's like, I think it's 3.5.
3.5. Yeah, Makar's at 2.5.
Last year, Mikko was at 2.5 all the time, and it was free money.
No, it was free money
dude,
every
my
game.
gosh.
Yeah.
An assist, huh?
Well, I mean, you got a new 1C. Newhook, right? Is he 1C?
No, Newhook was skating with that line because Mikko took a maintenance day.
Okay.
Yeah.
So LOC's skating up there on the
Fairly
one.
certain, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I thought I saw some things saying that Newhook was skating up with that line.
I think we'll see some blending, to say the least.
Shocking.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's what they've kind of gone with. It's been interesting to watch. No, it's O'Connor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for the super chat. I'll be sure to, my pick of the week, I'll put it down on the weirdest team name I can find on DraftKings.
Yeah.
We'll figure one out for you.
Yeah, no. So it looks like the lineup staying. So this is 3 games in a row. The same lineup for the Avs.
Yep.
Crazy.
Take a picture.
Yeah, we got to get working on that graphic. Days since injury. We're up to 3.
We've got the day-to-day one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
should definitely do an injury visual.
Which streak is more important, the winning streak or the injuryless streak?
Dude,
Or the
longer. Yeah, I was gonna say one of them is definitely longer than
we should
the
just
other.
do like a bar graph next to each other.
Cool. I think
We
that's all I
good?
got.
All
Yeah,
right.
let's get out of here so
Wonderful.
Rudo can get set up.
Yeah, we got to go work the game and stuff. So hope y'all enjoyed this quick pregame. We will be back in postgame. Like always, we hope to see all of you there. Otherwise, come on down to the bar. Watch the game here if you're local. We enjoy it. We love y'all, and we'll talk to you in a bit.